Hello and welcome to live live candlepin bowling from Masons in Leominster, Massachusetts. I'm going to move this over a little bit since we don't have a neighbor right there. Because Brian's was closed and the parental unit needed to do something here in Leominster, so we're at Masons. 4-game run. Whenever he feels like it, we'll start going. So you don't want to use the ones that are there. Shrink down, shrink down. Anything to try to get this stupid phone working. That could have been a penalty. And 6. Starts with a 6. Save that one with a 10. We can move it a little more. 7. And 8. 8 is great.
So I'm off there. That's off and raw. That I don't know.
One, Mason's tooth, the father-son curse. Can we even hit any 80 games today? Off to the right. And maybe, no. Well, maybe 7. 7. Oh, that went where it was supposed to. I don't know if you heard him, he did say hello. Because this microphone's on this side, which helps with the copyright issue that might happen on that side. Ooh! That's better. I guess they worked on the Pindex on this side because it's not as hard as it was. And another 7. It's time for El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? We might have to go to Crappy Cam because this one's not working so well. El Stinko lives up to its name with 2. That spare meant absolutely nothing. Curse to the fill with a 5. Stick to it. Well, that completely stunk. Lousy 2 fill and then a craptacular 5. Little closer towards the center. And way too overcompensated. That's 3.
We're both burning it up here. Yeah, I'm going for 6.
Well, at least I got the 10. I just wish it came when I had the spare ball. Half-time report. 10, 8 side. Look at that wonderful 5 with that 2 fill. 31.44. Went for pins that are already down, and he went for pins. Oh wow, 2.
I ain't counting this right.
Welcome to Mason's.
It ain't Mason do though, it's just me.
Yeah, I hate to say, we can't really say it's really welcome to Mason's. Take 9. Father-son curse plus Masons. I'm surprised I'm going to hit 80 if things keep going at least okay. That's a good one. Oh, too full. Hit the head pin, but too centered. Trying to be fancy. Well, he's pretty much thrown this game away. Kind of like I do if I'm at 40 at this point. Magnets. They got the magnets turned on today. It's 9. Ooh. That wasn't a bad ball. That piece of wood rolled way too far up forward. Leaving the kingpin and taking care of the kingpin for 10. 10. Is great. Magnets. Could have got 8. But magnets. Spare. There we go. You know what Hackjaw's Jim Duggan used to say, right? Last frame, I need 2 to make minimal acceptance. And according to statistics from the ICBA collection of data of casual league bowlers, average skill is between 80 to 100. And his fill is 4. His fill is the left side. bowler's 12. Yeah, it looked at 9. I couldn't tell, but he had in the 4 fill. That's one way to get it. 9er. Well, that was one interesting way to get 9, even though it's aiming for the one that was standing. I'm surprised here at Mason's and with my father that I actually got 87 to a 71. And with my father, we reverse turns. And I also haven't looked at the comments halfway up. Hello, 2002, Lucas. Game number 2. Right where I wanted it. Yeah. Only one start's better than that. Second best start you can have. And off to the left. Starting with 3. 5. There's 5. Well, I'm off to the side a little bit. With all this commotion, I forgot it was El Stinko, and it's a 6. Yeah, there's a 8. I already got it. Where's the air conditioning in this place? I'm surprised the phone on the good camera is still working. Well, if that piece of wood were not behind everything. It still helped. Yeah, so I guess they once again cleaned the index because I remember from 19 on it was still high. It's just about as the same as it's been. And he leaves the middle finger for 9. used to be. They just simply, that's it. So in other words, it was quite a bit harder. And a 10. Remember that time where French King and it seemed like they were glued down? That's pretty much how it was. I haven't been there in a while because prices are a bit steep. I knew Brian's was closed. We probably went there today. And that's why we're not at Brian's. He's opening late today. And we're out now. And there's an errand right here in good old Leominster that he wants to run. So it just made sense to come to Mason's. Not 10. Yeah, the old way, you would have got the 8, and then the other pin that would hit the wall would just play dead. Week 7. And up. Too far left. But he took care of that left side. Yeah, get the hard ones out of the way. And 6. The old Mason, that one pin would fall and that would be... Niner. Not that our families don't game that way a little bit. And theoretically, even though it won't really work, spread out the pins a little bit on your pin. Next to the one I hit. Now, if the camera didn't have any fisheye, then it would really spread out. It'd be distorted, but you can see it. And good hit. And magnets keep down the 9 pin. Like I've said, even all fixed up Masons is still very hard. Halftime report. Started with a spare, then an 8. 9, 10, 6. Rebuildable 39 for him, and don't count the 50 as a possible 3-digit score. Usually that's not how it ends. I like to know how the 7 came out. Niner. Used to an easier house like Brian's, which isn't an easy house either. It's considered a tough house, but not as hard as Mason's. For those of you that play at Riverwalk Lane, since I've played that and Brian's, they're pretty equivalent. And 3. Oh, he's got another ball. 6. The spare with a 6 and an 8 versus a 2 and 5. Oh, it looks like the good camera decided to play quits. Hello? Time for crap cam. Oh, Kevin, I believe that's... I think that's what it says. I got this thing set low. Plus my eyes are old, I can't see it now. This Mason's was not planned. We go to Brian's like we usually do. But he was closed till 3. And my father had an errand to run here in Leominster anyway, so I told him, why not go to Mason's? It's literally just a mile away from where he has to go next, so why not? Those damn magnets. Them stinking magnets. That's why the 10 pin didn't go down. Ooh. Yeah, them pins don't fall like they do at Brian's. Like I said, Brian's is still a hard place. A piece of wood, that can do lots of good. Turn a junk throw into at least a 7. And 8. lovely 6. On the last frame, I need 6 to hit middle of average skill. I could do it. Although a favorable spare. Although that right-leaning pin might be a little much to the right. 2 full for 8. Say hi to our friend Bob Caleri. Well, it's Mason, so it's hard to get rid of him. And I think the great collapse is about to happen. Although the game's already over, so damage to the game, not so much. And he wants 5 to beat his previous 71. He's 60% of the way there. I think he's going for a safety shot, and he beats it. Oh, 7. That would be a 7. Yeah. Oh, I see how you did this. You had 7. All right, he did it a little differently. We usually alternate.
At least I'm going up.
6. 91 for me, 74 for him, so he went up. And instead of alternating, he's got me going first again, and then he goes first for the last game. So game number 3, and I once again start.
Is this guy good again or not? Head one. Sure.
Starts like game 3 did, game 2 did with a spare. I think the strike streak's dead today. But if the performance is good, then yeah, whatever. We've had good runs where the strike streak has died. And that doesn't make me all that upset. Way too late. At least a 7. And this looks good. 10. That's the 3rd best start you can have. And I have the second best start, meaning it's time for El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? Interesting way to get 5. Interesting 5. And that's my first I wish it was ball 2 moment. So far, I know I'm going to jinx it by saying it, I got a perfect game going. Unlike the other bowling, in Candlepin, you just have to have all 10 pins down in your turn to count. One guy in 2018, I believe, he got a perfect game by getting 10s all across the board for a 100. Welcome to Masons. Now that's welcome to Masons right there. And nothing. 5. Tap the standing pin before the gutter pin. That's 8. If it were the other way around, it wouldn't count. But you really can't hit that 7 and 10 pin if it isn't in if it's in the gutter. Wow. That went right through everything. Right through the heart. Yeah, so no perfect game, as if that were any surprise. Let's face it. Well, 5. Magnets prevented him from getting more. Niner. Ooh, half Worcester. He should be able to get something. so long as the gutter is not part of it. That is, until after it hits something good. 7. This is a couple things going against you. 1, masons, and 2, their balls are pretty much styrofoam.
That's a good hit.
And that thing's dead. Come on, get it. Not even a plan B.
Still doing better than last time.
Yeah, one's better, huh?
Way back.
If the head should be all right. Although here, you never know. Oh, magnets. Yeah, anywhere from lanes 5 to 18, the action's definitely better. I mean, they must have recently done a little bit of work on these other lanes because they're falling easier than they did. Nice.
It's halftime. Wanted to make it a 40, but it didn't work.
Halftime report. Again, starting with a spare 5, but then got a 10, wishing it was ball 2 though. Again, halfway at 50 does not necessarily indicate a 100 coming.
We have a bowling
Alrighty.
huh?
Bowling league 6 to 7. Oh, that was it.
You can reach 6-7 years old and you can compete with a 17-year-old.
Yeah, I think they're different. Just.
That is it.
Bowling Gun's middle finger for 9. Actually fell in the wrong direction. And that's why, because some people wonder why the sweep is much taller. That's why. Welcome to Masons.
I said, oh, and I put some speed on it and I hit the head pin.
Welcome to Masons. That wasn't the answer, but boy, can that set him up for a good out. And there it is. Now, it had so much wood there.
Yeah.
There's no way you couldn't have finished with a bad out unless you missed everything. Like I said, welcome to Masons.
I think the pins are getting heavier.
it. And it's not going to be as high again, unless I mark. But, and a little deadwood action. Although technically that would be wood action. Deadwood is stuff that's out of play, like the one in the gutter. But terms need to be used interchangeably and accepted. And it helps him get in. Especially here.
No going down. Get that head spin.
Away goes the hell.
Don't stop, does it? It just did.
There, I taught it to not stall it.
Wasn't by much again.
And the great collapse. Here it comes. Oh, look, Bob Caleri is visiting my father now. And maybe he can get rid of Bob on the third one. And he does.
Throw the spinner on that one purposely.
That's the second best way to get rid of Bob Caleri.
Look at him tailing. Come on. Thought it was good. Certainly did.
I may have lost a bowling ball. Oh, there it is. I saw it go up, but I didn't see it go down. Yeah, not as good as the last game, but still good. Especially here. Especially playing with others. Nice shot, and wow.
The wood screwed up under there.
The wood giveth, the wood taketh away. Can't call that a welcome to Mason's moment. That's just how it is. And curves too much for 7.
Even there it curved. better every street. Nothing full of hell of a lot, but it's better.
93, yeah, that's right. $71, I didn't hear nothing. He needs a 9 to get hit 80. That's what he's looking for. He's marked, so I mean it can be done. Oh no. Reverse half Worcester. Yeah, it's a reverse half Worcester up there. That gets rid of one. It's so much easier to get the half Worcester when 8 of their friends are there.
Well, I got 9 anyway. Big 80.
He got his 80.
Try to do better every time. This time you're going to get the hundreds, and I'm going to get the 90s.
Hundreds here are rare. How I got the 126, 124, and a few others. That was dumb luck. Anyway, he got into the 80s, and I squeaked up a little more with a 93. And this time he goes first. Hello, Ben. And this is our last game. For those joining in, like Ben, Brian's was closed. He's not closed for good. He was opening too late. So he had something to do here in Leominster, so I asked him, why not hold here at Mason's? It just makes sense. Being where he has to go is not even a mile from here. So killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And 8.
Last 2 times I started 5.
Oh, you had a 10, so 8. So you're second best. Yeah. And the great collapse starts.
I'm going to quit now on the head.
Oh, where I think this is where the whole game collapses at this point, like it usually does. Once in a while, it doesn't. Ouch. You gotta control that spin. There's a mean hook. And yeah, this ain't like Brian's or Putnam's where that would have knocked anything down. Provided it did something. And ouch. Quarter Worcester'd it. 6. Oh, this is a fight.
Still looking to hit that head pin. There it is. There it is. It's better.
He hit it like that. And nothing coming down. There it goes.
I hit it like that. I'll chip right through.
And magnets hold down that 7-pin. At Brian's, that would have went. He would have had a spare. And winds up with 9. At Brian's, you would have spared. Huh? At Brian's, you would have spared. A rare appearance from El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will this one be? El Stinko is a weak 4. Another one. Magnets. Magnets. Told him this place was brutal. They did recently redo the work on the Pindex, even after the pandemic renovation. They do fall a little better, but they got the magnets turned on today. Middle finger for 9. Watching the collapse happen. If I can mitigate it and still save it. Too high. Dead center. Wow. Now that takes skill to stay on the plate and miss the corner pin there.
Sure does.
5. On the plus side, I meet my low single at this point. 44, that's my low. High single, 148. High single at Mason's was done last time I was here because they forgot to turn the magnets on. 126. Oh, here it doesn't seem to matter much. Ooh. There you go.
Yes, yeah.
Right here, that's pretty good. Hey, have to stir. And I guess this is the game that goes down the toilet. The Great Collapse.
All right, Ryan. Oh, wait.
His bonus is El Stinko number 2.
And you get 2.
Then he clears the other side because it's harder. Yeah, now get the easy side done. Oh, you got an 8 out of it. Consider 8 from a half Worcester, not that bad.
Someone goes down to a sleep, right? And it just keeps going and going.
Middle finger. Bowling God's middle finger remains for the 9. Yeah, the strike streak is dead today.
Hold on. Wait, Chris, you gotta wait.
Ooh, if you were a hair more to the left.
Look, Mom. Okay, ready? Press the button.
Probably would have got a little more kinetic.
Hold on.
Hey, Ryan, sit down.
How many did he get? You got 2 down.
That's better. He's winning this one.
Hey, Ryan. Stay right here. Woo! My turn. She gets 2 more balls. Ryan, turn again. Not yet. Don't press the button. It's all done.
Ryan, no!
You gotta wait.
You gotta wait, Ryan.
Because we're not gonna do this. Oh. Okay. You gotta sit down. Right. I'll press the button. It's not gonna
Ryan, come sit down over here.
Yeah, this game's junk.
Hey, come sit down right here. Sit in the chair.
I mean, it's still possible to save it, but it's needs some good showing. And a 6 fill. 4 and 2 is 6. I don't know what I was counting there, but And magnets are holding that. Nope. Nope. 10. 6 and 10. Nah, it's dead. So my father wins a game today. Maybe. I just need a stinking... Oh, that's the only... Wait a minute. I think the only good thing is no stink frames. We had a 5. We had a few 5s. Welcome to Mason's.
This is chip out one from the center.
Welcome to Mason's. Or that is very likely. Alright, that helps, but yeesh.
Hey, let him go up a little bit further. He gets to go to the line, I think.
Yeah, he can go to the...
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, here.
Just didn't want to
This is where
go
he
on
puts
back.
Alright.
Okay.
We're casual, so yeah, this isn't a competition. He would have, if this were a competition, that would be a 0 for throwing the football. We don't care.
Okay, yeah.
I wasn't playing.
I know.
Get it hit the head.
Yeah.
So I saved.
He ran onto the one in Gardner, and I went to go chase after him, and I went out so bad.
I lost, but I saved.
You don't even have to tell me. I didn't win.
It was awful.
I went up.
Oh, me too. Wow! One more, some more. Go to the other line.
Yeah, the great collapse, but it didn't end too badly considering. I lost big. He got a lot of marks. That helps, although that 2 didn't. But a nice out. 89-84. So I lose 1. But hey, the important thing is we saved it and made it past 80. 71-87, 91-74, 93-80. Great collapse, but still managed to make 84 happen.
Yep, watch the safety.
But you also got to remember, and I have brought it up before, unlike myself, my father was actually good at sports. I couldn't play anything if my life depended on it, which kind of explains things here. But that's this live Candlepin stream from Mason's, Leominster, Mass. Just because it's at Mason's doesn't mean it's still not a 4-game stint with my father. George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.